Welcome to Win or Lose. Today is a really big announcement. I'm really excited for this, for the channel and for the Facebook group and the community. Today I'm announcing the Win or Lose Horus Heresy campaign. This will begin June of this year and will finish December 2022. Yep, 2 years long. It's going to be it's going to be kind of a casual campaign. It will be absolutely non-intrusive. So players that sign up, you don't have to always play players that will also be signed up in the campaign. You can just play in your local gaming group. I mean, if people from that sign up, that's great. But it doesn't constrict your game at all. This will just supplement to your Horus Heresy and other game systems. Because this campaign will not just cover standard Age of Darkness Horus Heresy game, this will cover a multiple of game systems. Okay, and over the 2 years we play in seasons, and we start at the Betrayal of Isfahan 3 and we finish at Terra. So we play the Horus Heresy from start to finish. So let me just wind back and explain how this is all going to work. So if you're interested, you must have at least an army, a standard sized army. So we all know, if you know your game system, you know the standard sizes for each of your games, and this can be in other Age of Darkness, Horus Heresy, Adeptus Titanicus, Aeronautica, Necromunda, Tactical Strike Horus Heresy, Kill Team. There's some really good fan-made Horus Heresy Kill Team rules. Use them. And Apocalypse 40k. That's just so you can, if people who own a lot of Epic and Small Cell, you can play it via that. And I think I've covered it. I think I've covered all the rule sets. If not, you'll see them on there. So yeah, if you've got at least an army of one of them, you can join in. What you do is when you go on to the Win or Lose Horus Heresy campaign Facebook group, and you declare your primary force that you're going to be using in your campaign, and but you can use all the others. So if you've got, Heresy, Titanicus, Aeronautica, used a lot, and then from whatever one you choose to be your primary force, you get to have a named character, and that's your character for the campaign. These are preferably a character that's actually from at least the background. It doesn't have to be someone who's in the rules and has got their own stats. This could be just someone who's from the books. So yeah, you pick that, and in certain points of the campaign, the end of every season, there's going to be these event games. Now I'll be hosting them in my local area. But I will be talking to other gaming groups that are a bit further afield in other countries and whatnot, for if they want to host these event games in their local area. So again, if you're interested, get in touch. And it's just, so when you're at these event games, that character is yours and yours alone, okay? Because what we don't want to do is kill the immersion and say we play Prospero and we've got a million Magnuses and Lima Russes running around. Not good. Kills it a bit, so yeah, so you sign up, you choose your primary force, you pick your character, and then you play games. Now every season will last a season, 4 months. At that point you'll get a campaign pack to cover that time period of the Horus Heresy. It almost covers a year. Each season will cover a year of the heresy, okay? And in that pack you'll get a list of the games, like the scoring system, which relatives to how much your games you're playing relate to that point in time. So again, if we play the first season, Prospero's happening. So if you play a game and you've got Space Wars and Thousand Suns and you're fighting against Space Wars and Thousand Suns, your scoring has a bigger impact. But over the course of the campaign and all the different seasons, obviously every army gets a time to shine. Okay. So you play your games, you take some nice photos or even a video battle report would be brilliant. Yeah, post it on the Facebook group, and yeah, that's it. And then I add the scores to the overall tally. And every season, At the end of every season, we do the scores. We say who wins the season. The score then resets for the next season, but we have narrative effects for the next one, so we can actually change the Heresy storyline. So, take the Drop Site Massacre. We could possibly have Ferris surviving, or say the on Prospero that the Thousand Sons actually managed to repel and beat back the Space Wars and Custodians. So yeah, we've got a really good chance to have a really fun campaign. So yeah, I'll quickly go over it one more time. So what you need is an army for Age of Darkness 30k, Horus Heresy, Titanicus, Necromunda, Aeronautica, Tactical Strike, Kill Team, or Battlefleet Gothic, and Apocalypse 40k. If you're going to play in like 6 to 8 mil or 3 mil scale. So you need at least one of them or multiples, and then you go on the Facebook group. You sign up. That's just by saying this is my primary force. I like to use this character. Now it is first come first serve. So if your character's taken, I'll message you and we'll go back and forth until we find a character that you're happy with. So yeah, that's the campaign. More that join, the more the better. And I say, if you're, I'm hosting for the event games. I'm hosting them in Essex, UK. For anyone that's outside of the Essex, UK, well, outside of the UK, and you want to become a host for in your country or your area for this, please get in touch. So yeah, thank you for listening, and hope to see more of you soon.